Hello Tubesters, it's Gav. Welcome to another one of my videos. Short and sweet this one, or maybe not. I just wanted to give you, hopefully the title will say it, an update on the 38T. It's another, what can we say, hit a wall time again. I don't know what it is with me and scale model building, but particularly tank tracks. Maybe it's a block in my head. Maybe I'm just not a great model builder. Maybe I haven't built enough models yet. Although you'd think now I've been doing a couple of years that I should be able to put tank tracks together. Yes, there are some companies' tank tracks which are pretty unfathomable, or the plastic don't go together right. That Tiger tank was definitely a plastic problem. This is a great little kit. I don't know if the tracks are particularly hard. Mine just fall apart. I don't know if they're hard. Not so much hard to put. They're easy to put. You just push them together, but unfortunately, it just doesn't hold even, before it falls apart again. I have a real problem with putting tank tracks together. And I don't want this to be, I'm trying to be upbeat because I don't want this to be a moan video. I'd just like to be truthful on my channel. I can paint war games figures fairly decently. My display figures are getting there. I wouldn't say I'm nowhere near where I want to be with those, but that hopefully they'll improve. And I can take a lot of positives from my model building. My paint spraying with the airbrush even is a lot better. I still build stuff out of sequence, as you'll see this in a minute. But I do say as well that our hobbies put smiles on our faces. They're not supposed to make us feel down. And I'm getting really sick and tired now of building tanks, which I want to build. I want to build military vehicles. I'm a military vehicle enthusiast. I love replicating the world in miniature, whether that's painting war game soldiers in 10mm, 28mm, whatever, to replicating armoured vehicles, but not just armoured vehicles, soft skins, I don't mind, This tank was given to me by my maverick Greg Riley, so again thanks Greg. And Greg taught me through putting the tracks together. I mentioned it on a couple of videos, and putting them together, putting the tape on the back of them, I thought, we've cracked the case at last, we've stepped forward. But I've come to remove the tape off and that, and they've just all fallen apart in sections of 3, 4 links, 1 link. I'm going to show you in a minute. I do apologise for the desk. I've not even put my little background card on or anything, so you'll see War Game Soldiers behind, and I painted for commission and all that. It really, I just thought I'd have another go. I've had to use super glue on the other track. It looks horrible. I've thought, persevere. You're not giving up. Just like I tell people with figure painting, you'll get there if you do enough and whatever, and put enough, not energy into it, but you know what I mean. If you're enthusiastic about something and you do enough of it, you will improve. I keep telling myself that. And you guys. But yeah, it's just another one. This is going in the box now. I'm not touching it. I'm not putting myself through more, pain is a bit over dramatic, but I'm not putting myself through more misery of thinking, oh God, I'm going to try and do these tracks now because they're still not working. And Greg's offered me some more help. I don't really think on this one I don't know, I've had it up to here with it. So another one is going to go in a box, and I'm getting really fed up of boxes of I've got a T-34 he points to on the top of his paint rack, the one that was all the sandbags round. Again, I put a lot of effort into it. I enjoy giving a personality, if you want to put it that way, to that tank. It's a little story. Even if you're not going to put a diorama on, it's a little story. But my life, I can't build tracks. I really don't know. I've got boxes of tanks now with tracks. Greg sent me a Super Sherman down as well with rubber band tracks. I can't even do them properly, but I can see myself just building wheeled military vehicles. So I've got the fun of building a military vehicle without keep going through this rubbish at the end all the time, because I build things. I probably don't build things in the right sequence, and my setup for I'm pointing here because my spray booth is there. I don't have all the stuff set up all the time. I have to get everything out, so everything has to be done when I've got the time. I don't spray at night. My wife goes to bed early a lot of the time. I don't want to keep her up with compressors going, and if I'm using lacquers or whatever, so I only spray at certain times, and so I have to be a bit circumspect. It's a big word for when I do my painting, particularly, and things like that. So join me at the bench. I just want to show you where I've got to before it goes in the box. I've got several tanks, and so I've got two. Greg again sent me one down for Christmas. I've got an M1 Abrams rubber tracks. I don't want to do those yet because if I'm only going to do rubber tracks on them, I don't want to do it at the moment. Not through spitting the dummy out. I want to have another. I've got a beautiful. I've got the diorama. That will have a diorama. My Mara Frederick sent me the BV personnel carrier. The twin. The twin. I don't even know what will come. What they're not really armoured, are they? As such. Anyway, the BV. If you look it up, anyway. That's got rubber tracks in real life, so it's got rubber tracks. And I want to do a particular diorama for that. So, I mean, I've got a Striker, an old one from Trumpeter. I've got a Zvezda Grad launcher, the truck with what we call Katyushas on the back. And I've obviously got a couple of aircraft. Obviously got Paul's Starfighter and stuff. But armour-wise, I've also got that Ryfield Puma, which has got supposedly workable tracks. That's the modern Puma. I'm not going to buy another model at the moment, another tank. I've got more than enough in the stash, but I still want to achieve. Oh, and I've also got Mr. and Mrs. Beetle sent me the FT17, which is still waiting, because I won't touch that one until I get better with tracks, because it's a really nice little kit, and I'm not going to wreck it and put it in a box like the one before that's gone up to Paul Alba now. It's galling. It really is galling. And it's not me making more of it. I'm not putting myself in a corner, and I can't build tracks, I'm worrying about it before I do it. As I've always said to you guys, I've got no problem sticking the best. I couldn't build a blooming tank, which was the T55 from Mini-Art. Their tracks are absolutely brilliant. They were the only ones I've ever been able to put together. Pins in them, nice, and you could have the complete set ready just to pin at whatever place you wanted to. So yeah, I'm waffling again. Let's go down to the bench. Let's just have a quick look at this. I've been saying such a great kit, and it is. I don't want to put anybody off the kit. The faults are mine. I can't seem to crack the case with building tracks. And I'll just quickly talk about what I was going to do with it. Right, guys, we've been here so many times before. You're sick of hearing me talking about tracks, and believe me, guys, I'm more than sick of us talking about them. But I always start these. Again, another project that's going in a box. So I was going to do it in Panzer Dark Grey, which I've done. It's showing up probably lighter under the camera, as you can see here. That's all super glued now. It's the only way I could do it, and it just does not look right. I'm not covering it in mud. I mean, I know that's everybody's, you know, I'll put mud over it. I don't want to put mud over it. This stuff here is like what I would call I didn't want to put, like, again, heavy mud on it. I put some talcum powder into some British mud from AK Next Generation or Third Generation, I don't know, whatever they call it, and it makes a nice mud. But what I'd got to do, obviously I've glossed over the decals. I was then going to, once I'd painted the photo etch, yes, I put that on last because I was pre-painting all the tools and bits and pieces. I mean, the jack, I've gone to show paint that's, I don't suppose we can get any closer, paint that's been worn away on the jack and there's still bits left. I've done so much effort into bits and pieces. I thought the exhaust didn't come up too bad. I didn't want to do it over scabby, but that was just right. And so I've put the mud on, and then it was going to get, once I'd done a matte coat over the vehicle, I was going to put a dust coat of paint over to obviously look like dust, like you often see them when they were in Barbarossa, and that would unify then in the mud and stuff. I've put chips in, but not a load. I didn't want it overly chipped, but there is chips, and I've put different bits showing the primer underneath, some showing rust. You know, it's so much effort and thought, and that's not me bigging myself up, but we all do. You know, you want the tank to be how you envisage it in your head. Let's just move back about. Oh, that again. Yeah, you know, these can hardly stay together without falling apart, especially, you know, even keeping the sprockets off, even bending them around the sprockets, pre-doing them like Greg had showed me, and just all fall apart again. And I can't, I'd even watched Plasmo. I think Plasmo did this kit, and he might have done it as a Hungarian one. And he might have got his tweezers in and linked them together fine. You've got to be kidding. When Gav tries it, they just even fall apart even more. So guys, we'll say goodbye to this one. It's going in the box. I don't suppose it'll ever see light of day again. I really apologise to you, Greg, because you sent it down to me. But until I got to the tracks, I was having a good time. It was a nice little kit to build. So, guys, you know, all of you that watch my modelling, I hope one day to show you a model that's actually completed, and, you know, I've enjoyed doing. As I say, the Tiger tank has probably got the closest to completion on that diorama, and even that, obviously, I couldn't build the tracks on that, but you know, we got there after a fashion, and again with my Maverick Greg's help. But this is another non-completed, which really does stick in my throat. So I'm thinking, I don't know, might try to. I haven't painted my Oiran bust for a week because I've been doing trying to get lots of these figures. Just get up there, lots of these figures. I've got probably about another 2/3 to go yet, but I've been trying to get those done for the client, and obviously doing my bits and pieces as well. So I might go back to that, or I might try the Puma, just to see if I can build their tracks. And if I can't build those tracks, then that'll do it for me. Then for armoured vehicles with tracks, I won't do another one. As I say, it's a lot of effort and a lot of time to realise, and you know, you can't get something done, and it's a shame because I enjoy the hobby, you know, I really do, but I'm sick and tired of not being able to complete projects. As I say, I'm all for perseverance and keep going, but even when the kit's been donated to me, it's still money's worth of paint. I mean, I actually had all this paint in stock, thank goodness. But it is, you know, there's all bits and pieces involved in monetary expenses and all the rest of it, and you end up with a with a plumbing kit you can't complete. Right, that was the update, and probably the last one of the 38T. As I say, I'll have a think about it in the next few days. If I'm gonna start the Puma or something else. There'll be another model. I'm not turned against my military modelling. It's just I don't want to be in a position where I'm constantly feeling fed up and because I can't complete a kit, you know. And as I say, in the most 90% of the time, it's all down to me. It's not the kit's faults at all, you know. It's just I just can't seem to get it right. But anyway, there's your update. Hope you're all well. I'm not going to go into what's coming up next because you know me, I've got that many things on the go. It could be anything, but there'll be another video probably coming up over the weekend. Look after yourselves.